Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about the traversing in object, right? How can working with this in two different way. I hope it's very much clear to you. So now I want to solve one of the exercise with using that foreign, that is a values, that is keys, why you should use it. In this video, better with using this, I want to complete one of the exercise. Then that will be helpful to you. Right now I want to remove everything. Okay, here I take one of the, that is exercise, I name it as a exercise. So I want to complete one of the exercise, then that will be very much helpful. Like there is a constant, I take one of the constant variable as a salary, and for the salaries I take some of the name. I name it as a Kazi. I name another one as a Jackma, and then I take another one as a John. Okay, I take another one as a Kazi, Aryan, and also I take another one as a Raju. Okay, Raju, great. And for the Kazi here, I want to pass some of the salary. That will be one of the number type. Here I want to use it as a 2000. Okay, 2000. For this I want to make it as a 3000. There is a salary 3000, and also for the John salary I make it as a 4000, and Aryan I make it as a 5000. Okay, 5000, and also for this I want to make it as a 6000. Okay, 6000. So sorry, that will be the 6000. Great. So now I want to add all that our value. Okay, here I want to add all the value. That means the Kazi salary, that is all that salary value I want to add. How can do that work? Now that will be very clear to you. Simple work. Like I take one of the variable, I name it as a sum. Okay, for the first time initialize, I want to make it as a 0. Okay friend, and then what exactly I have done before, that is our for in. Remember, with this for in, what exactly I have done with the late, and late I name it as a key. I want to get all that our key first, so that is a key, and then the for in, right? And that is our object name as a salaries, and then I simply pass that salaries in here. So now if you want to get it, that means if you want to get that all that our key, then what exactly you have to do, that will be as a console and then log, and into this console log area here we have to pass that our key, right? When you pass that key, then it should be get our all that key, right? As a Kazi, Jackma, John, Aryan, it should be get all that our key. If you now click as a save all, and now if you refresh, you can see it's perfectly get all that our key. And if you want to get that value, because all that value I want to add in our sum area. Okay, here I want to actually add all the numbers. So if you want to get that value, then what exactly you have to do? Simple, we have to do that work with using our bracket notation. So that is our salaries, the salaries, and then the bracket notation. Into this bracket notation area, here I want to pass that our key. Right here we have to pass that key. Then we have to also get it our all that value. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now perfectly get that all that our value. And now I want to add this value, right? I want to add this value in our sum area. Here if you want to get it, then I take one of the variable as a sum. Okay, I name it as a sum, and then our this sum here, that is actually our sum. This sum area I want to add our which one? I want to add our these all that value. So that is our all that key, that means that is our key, and that is our value, right? I have already checked it, and also I get that all that value. So our value is in here. I want to plus our value. That means sum 0, that will be plus our all that value. Okay, here now if you want to print it, like here I want to print it with the console, and then the console log. Okay, console log, I want to print our this sum. Okay, I want to print it. Now that should be add all that number. Click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now perfectly get all that our number as a 20,000. Okay, I hope friend it's very much clear to you. And you can also do that work with different way. Before I have already discussed about that things with you. Better I want to make it as a comment out. That means that will be same as a sum. Okay, here if you want to make it as a short key, that means that will be as a plus equal to, right? Plus equal to our value. Our value is the salary key. If you want to make it as a salary key right now here, that will be the same things. That means output will be same. That is a short form. You can also use it like that way. So now if you click as a save all, now that should be displayed the same value. Now click the refresh. Now you can see that is the same value. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. And also previously I have discussed about another method as a values. Remember, with these values we get all that our value, right? Better you can also, that is one way. You can also do that work with different way. Better I want to make it as a comment out. Okay, I make it as a comment out. That is the another way you can do that work. That will be the same. First of all, I want to get that all that our value. So if you want to get that value, that will be as a console log, and with this console log area, that is an object, right? That is an object, and then the values method. Right, with this values method, I want to get that our values, our which values, salaries, all that values. That is our object values. I want to get it. So if you now check it, click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's perfectly get all that our value. So now I want to add this value. I want to add this value in our this sum area. That means our this procedure will be just like that same. Here we want to use add that things with for of, right? So I want to use it as a for, and then I take as a let, and then val, and then that will be as a for of, and for of our object, right? That will be as a object. That is a object, all that value. I have already checked it. That means all that our values in our which place, that is in our salaries, right? So that will be as a salaries. That is our salaries object. I simply get it. Perfect. And after that now I want to sum it. That means that will be a sum. Okay, that will be sum, and then plus equal that will be a plus equal, and then our this val. So I simply take it. And now if you print that our console log, with the console log, if you want to print that our sum, our result will be just like that same. Okay, here I want to pass it or this sum. Now if you check it, now click as a save all, now go there, now refresh it, you can see our result is the same as a 20,000. Okay, you can also do that work in different ways. So that is our values method. We can with this values method, that is our for of, and then that is our for in. I hope friend now that is appropriate, why you should need that key, why you should need that value. Okay, how can you use it with this simple exercise? I hope it's very much clear to you. Okay, so thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.